I'm Bob Eubanks. Can you answer this trivia question? Where was Johnny Carson born? Well, you get the answer to that question to be challenged by many more on the all-new edition of Trivia Trap.
Welcome to the fascinating world of trivia. Our senior team is ready. Playing for the seniors are Diki, Duane Myers, and Laurinda. And our junior team is set. Playing for the juniors are Kimberly, Paula, and Dave Gustafson. And here's the host of Trivia Trap, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to the all-new edition of Trivia Trap. We've made some changes in our show, and we're really having a good time with them, and we hope you enjoy them, too. Now, you've met our new challengers. They are the juniors, all under the age of 30. And we welcome you to our show, Kimberly, Paula, and Dave. If you're at least one day over the age of 30, you qualify as seniors, and our returning champions are seniors. And so far, as a team, you've won over $27,000 right here on our show. Very good. All right, good luck to our juniors and our seniors. Let's begin our game today with our fact or fiction round. I'm going to give each one of you a trivia statement. What you must do is tell me whether it's true or false. Now, remember, every correct answer is worth $25 for your team. And we'll begin with our returning champions, our seniors. You got a decision to make over here, seniors. Would you like to play with the red set or the black set of questions? What do you think? You want the red set? All right. Good luck to you now. We'll leave the black set for our juniors. Here's your question. The most common name in the Bible is Sarah. True or false, Dickie?
True.
No, I'm sorry, it's false. Zechariah is the most common name in the Bible. Duane, here's your question. George Wallace ran for president on the Democratic ticket in 1968.
False.
You're right, it's false. He ran on the independent ticket in 1968. One down. One more to go here, Laurinda. Johnny Carson was born in the state of Iowa.
True.
You're right. It is true. Good for you. All right. 2 out of 3 right. You have $50. Let's go right to our juniors and welcome Kimberly, Paula, and Dave. And here's your first question. Goes to you, Kim.
Okay.
According to the Bible, Jonah, was swallowed by a great fish and stayed inside the belly for 101 nights.
True.
No, I'm sorry, it's false. He stayed in there 3 days and 3 nights. Okay, Paula, here's yours.
Say 100 days.
Walter Matthau, Paula, went to the University of Colorado on a football scholarship.
False.
That's false. You're right about that. All right, we're on the boards. All right, Dave. The embarrassing headline, Dewey defeats Truman, when Truman really won, was printed in the Chicago Daily Tribune.
True.
Yes, it is true. Okay. Tied it up. $50 for each team. This time, juniors, the question choice is yours. Will it be the red or the black set, juniors?
Let's go with the red. That was good.
Red.
You want the red set? Okay. All right, here we go. Dave, your question. Zsa Zsa Gabor was once Miss Hungary.
True.
Yes, right again. Paula. The first black man to win the Nobel Peace Prize was Martin Luther King Jr.
True.
No, I'm sorry. That's false. It was Ralph Bunche, the first one. Kimberly, here's your question. When guests came to President Lyndon Johnson's ranch in Texas, he would give them small sacks of manure.
True.
No. That's false.
No.
You know what he'd give them? He gave everybody electric toothbrushes. If you went to his ranch more than 3 or 4 times, you had 3 or 4 electric toothbrushes.
So
Okay, $75 for our juniors. Let's go down to our seniors. 3 more questions. Laurinda, this one's yours. True or false? The American Revolution preceded the French Revolution.
Ooh. True.
Yes, it is
All right.
true. Yes. American Revolution was 1776. The French Revolution was 1789. Duane, your question. In Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the headless horseman lost his head with a cannonball.
No. False.
No, true.
Okay.
True, Duane. Sorry about that. Dickie, the highest grossing movie of all time is E.T.
True.
Yes, that's true. All right. You broke the tie. That was really an important one for you. So it's $75 for our juniors, $100 for the seniors. That's important when we come back, as you will see, because the seniors have the advantage in our trivia trap round, which will begin right after this. See you in a minute. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. $75 for our juniors, $100 for the seniors. The goal is to get to $1,000. Team that does that goes on and has a chance to play for $10,000. And right now, our seniors are ahead with that $100 figure. So that means you've earned the right to choose the categories for every question in this round. And the first 2 categories are the very rich or authors. What will it be?
Very rich.
You're
Very rich or authors?
Very rich.
You want the very rich? All right, here's your question. Dickie, it goes to you. J. Paul Getty was one of the richest men in the world. Nevertheless, he charged his house guests for one of these. Which one was it? food served after midnight, phone calls, personal laundry, or towels at the pool? Dickie, what do you say? Let me tell you this, though, right now. If you give me the correct answer, the question is worth $50 to your team. If one of your teammates agrees with your choice and you're right, it's $100. And if all three of you settle on the right answer, then you get $200. So which one of those did J. Paul Getty charge his guests for?
I'm going to say phone calls.
Phone calls, you say? Duane, you agree or disagree?
I think I'll agree with that.
You agree with that. Laurinda?
Right, I agree.
You agree also?
I'll go
All
with Duane.
Unanimous it is. It's worth $200 if you're right.
Come on.
Okay, let's see it. Yes! $200 for you. Yeah, here's the richest man in the world, one of the richest men in the world, and he had pay phones installed in his house for his guests.
Oh.
That's why he was one of the richest men in the world, let's face it. Okay, so you now have $300 seniors, and let's go down to our juniors. You have a chance to do some catching up here. Kimberly, they left you with the category authors, and here's your question. Which of these famous writers once suffered from amnesia and disappeared for almost 2 weeks? Was it Agatha Christie, Charles Dickens, Ernest Hemingway, or Truman Capote? Kimberly?
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens. Paula, agree or disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree. Let's see what Dave wants to do.
I disagree also.
Disagree also? All right. Kimberly, you're all by yourself with Charles Dickens. Let's see. If you're right, it's $50 for your team. How about it? Was it Charles Dickens? No, it was not. Okay, Paula, you disagreed. Who do you think it is?
Agatha Christie.
You think it's Agatha Christie?
I'm going with Agatha.
Dave, you agree or disagree?
I'm going with Agatha. I'll agree.
You like that one? Okay,
You betcha.
$100 for your team if it happens to be right. Did Agatha Christie have amnesia? All right, sure. All right, that's better. And now you have $175, juniors, and let's go back to our seniors. Again, you have the choice of the category seniors, and this time the Smithsonian or TV characters. What do you think?
Look at TV. Yeah, like TV characters.
TV character.
TV characters, you're going to leave the Smithsonian to the juniors. Look how thrilled they are about that. About as thrilled as they were with authors. All right, Duane, here's your question. Which of these famous characters was originally played by NBC Today Show weatherman Willard Scott? Was it Captain Kangaroo, Perry Mason, Mr. Wizard, or Ronald McDonald? Duane?
Well, I'm going to say Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. Laurinda, what do you want to do?
I agree.
You agree with that? And Dickie?
I agree.
You agree with that also?
I go with Wayne.
Oh, now you're going with him. You devil, you. Okay, again, it's worth $200 if that team is correct. Let's find out. Did Willard Scott originate the character of Ronald McDonald? Yes. You guys are amazing. You really are. You know what? He also at one time was Bozo the Clown.
Yeah, I know that.
And he wants to be a game show host, he told me once. And I would like to be Ronald McDonald. Doesn't matter. You have $500. What a team you are. Okay, let's go down to our juniors. They left you with the Smithsonian. Aren't you thrilled about that?
Piece of cake.
Paula says it's a piece of cake. Let's find out. Here's your question. Whose red cardigan sweater was recently inducted into the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C.? Was it Jimmy Carter, Perry Como, Mr. Rogers, or Harry S. Truman? Paula?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Dave, agree or disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree with that one, Kim?
I disagree also.
Disagree also. So, Paula, you're all by yourself with the answer of Jimmy Carter. If you're right, it's $50 for your team. Let's see. Is Jimmy Carter's sweater now in the Smithsonian? No, it is not.
Okay.
Is not. Okay, Dave? You disagreed. Which one do you think is correct?
I say it's my good buddy, Mr. Rogers.
Okay. Kimberly?
I agree also.
You agree with Mr. Rogers? Are you ready for this, kids? Welcome to my neighborhood. Put on your little tennis shoes and let's see if it's Mr. Rogers. All right. So at $100 charge score, they now have $275. Seniors have $500. The goal is to get to $1,000. We do that by playing our $1,000 trivia race. We'll be right back to that.
World's largest poker site.
Welcome back to Trivia Trap. Our challengers, the juniors, have $275, but those tough seniors have $500. The goal is to get to $1,000. The way we do that is by playing our $1,000 trivia race. So come with me. The race is about to begin. Here we go. Play our $1,000 trivia race until one of our teams reaches $1,000. The winners then get a shot $10,000. Seniors out in front, that means they get to go first again. And their team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. If all 3 of them miss, control will then go over to the other side. Remember, each question is worth $100. So, seniors, we're on our way. Diki, you got to choose the question. Who said heavy metal or islands? Diki?
I'm going to take islands.
Islands. I thought sure you'd take heavy metal. You didn't. All right, you have 500, trying to get to 1,000. Here's your question. What's the name given to the group of more than 2,000 islands between Hawaii and the Philippines? Duane.
Polynesia?
Incorrect, I'm sorry. Laurinda?
Oh, I know it.
Don't know. Diki knows now. Micronesia. Oh. All right, you're frozen at $500. Let's get them, say the juniors. The control goes over here. Kimberly, pick a question.
Comedy.
Comedy. All right, juniors, time to do some catching up now. What comedy group starred in the movie The Life of Brian? Paula.
Monty Python.
Sure, that's Monty Python. $375 for you, Dave. Pick a question.
Heavy metal.
All right, heavy metal. Good junior category. Here's your question. For what heavy metal supergroup was Robert Plant the lead singer before he went solo?
Led Zeppelin.
Sure it is. Led Zeppelin. $475. Kimberly, pick a question.
Daughters.
Daughters. Here we are, juniors. Actress Amy Irving is the daughter of what other actress?
Oh, God.
Don't know, Paula?
Julius.
I'm sorry, Dave?
Julie Andrews.
No, incorrect. Priscilla Pointer was the answer we're looking for. You're frozen at $475. Back to the seniors we go. Diki, which question will it be?
Alice.
Alice. All right, seniors, in what? In Walt Disney's 1951 animated feature, Alice in Wonderland, who asked Alice, can you stand on your head?
The Mad Hatter.
No, sorry.
Cheshire
Duane.
Cat.
Yes, it's a Cheshire Cat. You're right. Aren't you glad you read those heavy books?
That's right.
You're $600. Laurinda, pick a question.
Oh, Lennon.
Lennon. All right. For whom did John Lennon and Yoko Ono write their song Angela?
Angela.
Diki.
Oh, that
Oh, no,
activist.
Duane?
Angela Black.
No, I'm sorry. Angela Davis. Angela Davis. You're frozen at $600. Here we go, juniors, with $475. Kimberly.
Who said?
Who said? All right. Who said December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy?
Howard Cosell.
Incorrect. Paula.
Truman.
No, I'm sorry, Dave.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt's the right answer. You saved your team. Howard Cosell. Sounds like he's something he might say there. A date that will live in... Okay, Kimberly, go ahead.
Comic book.
Comic book. Get down to it now. You've got
Here we go.
$575. They have $600. Name the comic book hero who is the son of acrobats known as the Flying Graysons.
Spider-Man.
No. Paula.
Captain Marvel.
No, I'm sorry, Dave.
Aquaman.
No. It was Robin of Batman, whose secret identity is Dick Grayson. You're frozen at $575.
geez.
Okay, seniors. Lorinda again.
Me. Trademark.
Trademark. What animal is the trademark of Jordache jeans?
Horse.
Yeah, it's a horse. Of course it's a horse. All right, $700. Diki.
Yeah. Home.
Pardon me? Home? All right, here's your question. What country is the home of the old man in Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea?
Santiago.
No.
Okay.
Cuba.
It's Cuba. You're right about that. Okay, that is our 10th question. Hereafter, all questions are worth $200. You have $800. Seniors, Laurinda, that means if you get the next question right, you win the game and a chance to play for $10,000. Which will it be?
Disney.
Disney. Here's the question. What Walt Disney cartoon characters were the parents of a puppy named Scamp?
Oh, no.
Diki.
The lady. No.
Lady
Wait.
and the Tramp.
That's right, the Lady and the Tramp. You're right. What's amazing is they beat you with 2 Walt Disney questions. You know that? $575. Kimberly, best of luck to you, Howard Cosell. Paula, nice to see you. Nice lady. Dave, good luck to you. We'll see you again. All right, our champions again. For the third time, our seniors. In a moment, they'll begin the climb up the trivia ladder toward $10,000. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. Our champions remain champions, and here they come again. Laurinda, Duane, and Diki, champions all over again. This is your third time here, isn't it? All right, so now you've won. You came in today. By the way, it said $1,100 over there. You actually only won $1,000, but it was enough to win the game. So you're sitting right now at a little over $28,000 as a team, all the way from South Carolina. What are you going to do with all this money?
Well, I think I'm going to buy a video cassette recorder so I can watch myself on Trivia Trap.
There you go. There's a lady. I like a lady like to spend money. How about you, Laurinda?
Oh, I'm going with Duane.
Oh, you're going with Duane. That's right. Duane, where are you going?
I want to take a trip to England to see my daughter. She's been over there for a couple of years.
Well, it looks like you can get there and back with all this money. Are you ready to do it again? $10,000 pot of gold. Go right over there and get in position if you would, please. Okay, up until now, as you know, you've played as partners. Now, once again, you're on your own. Your positions have been determined by how well each of you have done in the trivia race. And look who's sitting in number one. Old Duane again. Okay, Duane, that means that you have the first option to play or pass in the first set of answers. So if you're ready, let's go to the ladder and begin our climb towards $10,000. First group of answers. Here they come. Walter Cronkite, Mike Wallace, Edward R. Murrow, Hugh Downs. Duane, you want to play or you want to pass?
Let me try that. May not get any better.
You're going to play. Okay. The question's yours, worth $1,000 and a chance to play for 10. Here's the question. Who was the host of the 1950s television show You Are There?
Edward R. Murrow.
You say it's Edward R. Murrow. Let's find out. For $1,000, a chance to play for $10,000. Is it Edward R. Murrow? No, it was not. I know. Yes, it was Walter Cronkite. In a 1953 episode of You Are There, Paul Newman as Nathan Haley made one of his first television appearances, but the host was Walter Cronkite. Duane, we say goodbye to you until tomorrow. So long. He'll be back. Okay, Laurinda and Diki, if you're ready, let's begin the climb again to the next level of our ladder, and let's see about these. Tom Selleck, Richard Pryor, Steve Martin, Paul Newman. Laurinda, play or pass?
Go. I'm taking it.
You want that one?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your question. Name the star who has now marketed a product known as old-style picture show popcorn. I need the correct answer, please.
Ooh. Gosh.
Old-style picture show popcorn.
I
Answer,
know
please.
Paul Newman's gotten into food, so I'll say Paul Newman.
You think it's Paul Newman? For $1,000, a chance to play for 10. Is it Paul Newman? Yes, it is. Very good. Yes, Paul Newman. It has the name of Colonel P.L. Pops Newman on the label, in fact. So you've got $1,000. You'll play for the 10. Diki, let's go to the next level because we will look now at your set of answers. Here they come. Walked horses, towed away cars, short order cook, tested shoes. Those are the answers. Here's the question. Rock star Cyndi Lauper was once a hot walker in New York. What did she do as a hot walker?
Hot?
Hot walker. I need the correct answer.
I'll say she walked horses.
Walked horses, you say? Okay, good luck to you. For $1,000, did Cyndi Lauper walk horses? Almost sounded too logical, didn't it? That's what a hot walker does. Lady looks at the racetracks and walks horses around. All right, two of you have made it. You've each got $1,000, and now let's go to the top. There's $10,000 up there waiting for one of you, maybe both of you. We'll see. A dozen kisses, his horse's stud service, a bath in his tub, a ride in his private jet. Here's the question. In a recent Christmas catalog, Burt Reynolds offered something for sale for $1,000. What was it? Now, please raise the covers in front of you and record your choices, if you would, please. In a recent Christmas catalog, Burt Reynolds offered something for sale for $1,000. What was it? You both locked in your answers. Laurinda, what'd you say?
His horse's stud service.
His horse's stud service, I see. Diki, what'd you say?
I said the same.
You said the same thing? Okay. That's really weird, you know that. Let's find out. For $10,000, is it his horse's stud service? Yes! Come here, seniors. Come down here. Diki, Laurinda, and Duane. Oh, Diki, you finally got part of the big money. You got half of that good for you. We'll be back in just a moment with more Trivia Trap. See you in a minute. Guys, this is your third day as winners, right? As a team, let me just tell you. Well, first of all, Duane, you're at $18,016 right now. Diki, after 3 days, finally got some of the big money. You're a little over $9,000. Laurinda, you're about $13,000. As a team, they've won over $40,000 so far. And they're not done. We'll be back tomorrow to meet a new set of challenges, and we hope you'll join them, too. I'm Bob Eubanks. So long from Trivia Trap. Bye-bye, everybody.
Look who's winning on GSN.
I won!
I won!
We won, and you can too. It's easy.
It's fun.
It's Bingo America.
We tried to go to a bingo hall, but we got thrown out.
Go to gsn.com
And print your own bingo cards.
We print out 10 cards per game.
Each. 10 for me, 10 for her.
Bingo America.
Mom, I got $50.
I'll take the 50.
Bingo America.
It pays to play.
Bingo America. Tomorrow at